There's a certain archetype that becomes a computer programmer, and that's often somebody who was bullied when they were younger. So they learn from a very young age to try to mask their emotions, of fear and whatever. And what happens is they seem to be incongruent, right? Their body language and their facial expressions don't match what they're actually feeling inside, and it causes us to distrust them. The example that's very prominent in that would be Mark Zuckerberg. And my guess is that's what you're seeing with Sam Altman. A little bit of overcompensating is what he tries to do. But I think that's just the archetype. That's why you feel the same way about all of them.
I just always felt the same way about Sam Bankman-Fried. And I used to argue with my assistant about it at the time. And she's like, you just don't like him because of his politics. And I'm like, no, it's like way more than that. It's like, you know, something just doesn't add up. My spidey senses are just tingling, right? And I feel the same way about Mark Zuckerberg, right? Even with his newfound, you know, changes and stuff. I mean, did you ever read the book about the Winklevoss twins and him?
No.
Oh, it's a good read. You should definitely
Is
read
that
it.
the movie's based on that book,
The movie's
right?
kind of based on it, but also if you just read the book, like, I think he's actually the villain in the story. I mean, that's the way the book comes across, and it kind of presents a different perspective. And, you know, I came away from reading some of the details of it all, thinking like, wow, this guy's kind of the villain, right? Like, it's not so simple. Part of it was just like a morality issue. I think the reason that he ended up settling with the Winklevoss twins was that they found conversations on his computer about the things that he was saying. And some of the things that he did when he set up Facebook, and he used like, he took people's private information and used that like to log into other, he could see the usernames and passwords, and he used that at one point to log into like whoever the local media was on campus. He broke into their Facebook account, and then he used it to log into their email to see the same username and password, to see what they were talking about, what they were going to write about him in the stories. And it was just doing some very unethical things like that. And
is that not the behavior of somebody who's been bullied their whole life and is unable to fight back physically?